Africa, real estate in Africa, opportunities and challenges. And this last month into this month, that's what we've been discussing. And we believe that why not Africa? Somebody will say. But as you might know, knowing you and that you've been in the industry for well over 2 decades, well experienced, uh, we're going to talk about the opportunities, we're going to talk about the challenges. But what is your overall view or general view about real estate industry in Africa, or precisely in Ghana, please?
The real estate in Africa, but you are coming from the European perspective.
Yes, sir.
And from your perspective, what is known over there is the Cape Verde and South Africa. That
Right.
it is a big market.
Is
And
it?
I call it the next frontier.
Mm.
Africa is opening up to more things than just real estate. Big
Right.
things here, but in real estate, you know, it's the kind of investment you can go into that you actually own the underlying investment, as
Yes.
opposed to buying shares and so on, where someone gambles with your money today and tomorrow you don't have any
You
control over.
don't. That's true.
So Africa is good. Africa is good. Real estate is developing. There's different facets to it. You've got the francophone countries, and you've got the English-speaking countries.
Mm.
Okay. So when you look at it generally or from the outside coming in, the opportunities are all there for all kinds of people in all areas.
Right. So, with what you've just, the brief intro you've just given us in regards to the opportunities, you highlight that. Um, Talking about that, what is your personal experience in the industry when, because I know that you used to be in Europe, in the UK, with a good job, and you decided to relocate. Now, from a personal point of view, what has been your experience?
That's a deep question,
That's a deep question.
but I'll try and answer as honestly as I can,
Right. That's
not embellish it.
we'll be privileged to hear that.
It's not. I mean, okay, as a developer, uh, working here is not for the faint.
Mm.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay? It's not for the faint-hearted.
Sure.
Uh, I am. I like to think that I'm streetwise, and so I have taken a few knocks, but I'm still standing and doing very well.
Mm.
Um, you need to know terrain if you're coming to do what we are doing here, which is come in and develop for people.
Yes.
But luckily for brothers and sisters out there in Europe, you have the advantage of coming in now where people have taken the hard knocks and opened some doors.
Doors. Yes.
Okay. So if you look here, you would see in the on the terrain that you
Yes.
have all kinds of properties. You have all manner of developers,
Mm.
and the range of properties you have here will eclipse what you probably have in the UK, where you have the option of green properties, where we are dealing with uh, we have all the solar panels and
Yeah.
biogas and so on, you
Exactly.
know, all the way down to even building with round earth,
Sure.
which people might call clay.
Clay. Yeah.
So we have a wide range of different kinds of properties and different prices as well. And we have some interesting pricing models here.
Mm.
So that's what I'll say to that.
Right. Um,
Yeah, I just want to touch on the point you're making about you're talking about different form of development. You're talking about using alternative like recycled materials and all the rest for property development. You're talking about solar panel. I mean, how far has the African continent gone in terms of using all those clean energies, which I believe is cheaper in terms of development? How far have we gone for development? And the second question is this kind of system, is it reducing the price of property development in Africa?
Okay, if I heard you right, you're asking about the systems we use for pricing. Am I?
Yes, the system including solar panel and all the system that we use to reduce, to have efficiency to development, and again reduce the cost of owning a house or running a house.
To achieve that efficiency in pricing, you would realize that a lot of inputs into the houses here are imported.
Mm.
A lot of the inputs here are imported goods. That's mainly because over here in production, we don't have the scale to match the prices coming from outside.
Yes.
Okay, and so that is one thing that happens. So you find out that we have imported inflation from outside into the house prices here. House prices basically are made up of your cost and the margin, and that's it. But your cost in this country can be quite a lot,
Yeah.
especially if you take the fact that sometimes you have to buy your land 2 or 3 times over. Because after you bought it from a family, a relative who comes out and says, well, I wasn't paid my share, and that's right to what you are building on. And so I'm bringing my boys to stop the work from going on. And you don't want that hassle. So you might just go out and have to buy the property again. Or you find out that the property you paid and duly registered is actually registered to someone else as well. And so you need to then sit down and negotiate things. Those are some of the pitfalls in this economy when it comes to pricing.
Mm.
However, the pricing, the price models you see here are mostly, I would say, based on cost plus a small margin.
Mm. So, in regards to that, Mr. Baini, your company, if you can talk us through your company, I mean, give us a brief about your company and the steps you're taking to get not just every Ghanaian, but get your clients value for money.
Okay, my company is Smart Ghana Homes.
Mad Ghana Homes.
Yes, Smart Ghana Homes.
Oh,
And
smart, as in smart.
SMART.
Oh,
Okay.
I love that. That's going. That I can promise you that that's going to generate a lot of questions.
I can see a buyer coming on board.
I believe so.
Okay, what we
Please.
do is we build environmentally friendly homes.
Okay.
Okay? So all our houses, as standard, come with solar power and a biogas system. And our biogas
Okay.
system is basically you flush the loo, everything goes away.
Okay.
It is digested by, naturally,
Mm.
and the gas that comes out of that is piped back into your kitchen to cook your food.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Okay?
This
Good one.
this is good news for our listeners and
In
also for our
Africa.
viewers as well.
Yeah.
We
About this, we'll
Wow.
kind of see
I'll
about
tell you
gas
a home
somewhere.
for only $75,000.
at home.
Yes,
How many bedroom are we talking about?
that's 2 bedroom.
Two
Oh,
bedroom.
can you please reserve one for me? I'm very keen.
You-
I'll put your name on one straight away.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what else you get with it.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Okay, you, apart from the solar power and so on, it's a 2 bedroom terraced house. Okay, it's a 2 bedroom terraced house.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got 2 bedrooms upstairs and open plan downstairs. So it is a modern house. You
Okay.
also have a communal swimming pool.
Oh wow.
So, there's nothing much you can ask for. But for people like you, who are in such a good job doing your radio jobs, you might not readily be coming home to live. And so $75,000 to put in Ghana might sound like, maybe
Yeah.
On the
why should do that? Because what we also offer our investors is a place where when they come home or when they come to visit Ghana, they can live. But also, when you are out of here, it earns you an income because
Exactly. Yeah.
short.
Mm.
So with places like Airbnb and so on, you
Yeah.
can let your property, and people are attracted to what we have there.
Exactly.
Friendly home, a swimming pool when the sun gets too hot, a gym to keep, to burn off all the food you're eating and so on. So it is more than people bargain for. So it is an income generating property for you. And so that those are the kind of things we do here.
Okay.
I can see all smiles on somebody's face, and
Mr. Biney,
Not to be.
my question is, I think last week we had Cynthia. There's this topic about Ghanaians utilizing land, so possibly encouraging more high-rise and building, having block of flats. What role is your company playing in trying to change the mindset of Ghanaians to go in for block of flats, thereby utilizing land? Because you can see a big land and it's just 2 3 bedroom house on that big land, very big garden, swimming pool at the front, that kind of thing. So what role is your company playing to change the mindset of people in Ghana to
Okay.
go for block of
Um,
flats?
I'll
Or
start from the top. You
yeah,
mentioned
yeah,
Cynthia.
yeah, yeah.
Cynthia has just been elected onto the Executive Council of Greater.
oh
Good,
wow,
good, good,
Yes.
good, good, good.
I am actually
Congratulations,
the
sir.
present executive on the board on the directorate of Greater as well.
Okay.
oh good,
Um, the country itself is going through some changes.
right,
But when you try to change culture, it is not an easy thing.
that's true.
Exactly.
Yes.
So when you have your investors' funds to build something, you are very cautious as to what you go out and build.
Yeah.
The market in this country is very price sensitive. Okay,
Yes,
and although people might not realize that building apartments are a bit more expensive than
Oh
building.
wow. Okay.
That's the technical detail people don't realize.
Okay.
Where you make your margins is when you go higher and higher,
Okay.
adding more units.
more units.
So
Yes,
go to a certain level, you will need to add a lift, for instance, and
Okay.
that's expensive, and so you start the elevation again of pricing.
Okay. Okay.
So apartments are not that much cheaper than houses,
Oh.
and so
Okay.
Ghanaians being used to the houses, you know, to change that culture into living in apartments
Okay.
is not an easy one. However, it is being done. And I thank God that at the moment we are not short of land space. So we are
Okay.
able to, to accommodate that. But they are being introduced by a few developers and mostly in the more affluent areas. Okay. You have Smiths who have in the past built these houses at subsidized prices.
yeah,
Okay.
And so people have had the experience of living in them. But this is actually moving on into where the young adults or the young professionals are now going into apartments
apartment.
or
Yes,
beds it, closer to the center of town so they can
Yeah.
enjoy them.
Yeah.
So things are slowly changing.
Okay.
that's great news. I believe we can talk a little bit more. Our next guest will be joining us pretty soon. But I think looking at your background, Mr. Biney, how you started from a humble, I mean, humble background with two properties, as you mentioned, and you've built gradually to this level. Now, for somebody, and what this program, one of our major goals or objectives is to highlight the opportunities in the industry, because in our community, especially, people tend to shy away and think that you need that amount of money to get into. To encourage our youth, to encourage as many uh, people as you can. From that background, what would you say to a teenager that is looking to choose a career?
Um, estate development is a good career, but I'll always say probably walk before you run.
Yes.
Before you run. I think that might be short, but it's deep
Mm.
because you need to learn the ropes and understand what's going on before you jump in head first.
Yes.
And I'll give you one reason why I say that. You are building, you've got your carpenters, you've got your masons, and so on, and you give your carpenters a box of, let's say he has a box of nails.
Okay.
He uses half of the box to on your property, and he throws the other half, let's say, behind the perimeter wall.
Yeah.
So he comes for a second box, uses it, and uses again half and adds the other half. So he takes the empty box at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
and he has a full box, which he can use to augment his income. Now, if you don't have any idea what they're doing, or you don't supervise closely, or you come in head first without knowing the ropes, things can go pretty bad for you.
Yeah.
And so I'll always say it's a good thing to come, but we don't do a lot of this, but I'll say partnerships, okay, are a very good way to go.
Mm.
Partnerships are a good way to go. So I'll advise that you can either go and understudy someone or
Yeah.
go into a partnership with someone who has a bit more experience of this terrain, and you should be fine.
That's great news. 2 weeks ago, we had a gentleman that has started a revolution, I'll call it, in Nigeria, and I'm amazed as to how he's combined. Getting quality standards, also talking about technology, and quality standard and technology, sort of getting efficiency out of it. Now, in terms of technology, you mentioned with your opening statement or intro that greenhouses in the UK and everything, what you're doing is perfect. Now, as an industry, and I know the Ghana Real Estate is it Development Association, GRADA, are you embracing new technology to get efficiency? Because if that is is not embraced, then we're gonna struggle as a nation, because you guys are carrying the nation to the next level.
That's probably why I'm growing old quick. Carrying the nation of Ghana, please, no, I can't do that.
But you still look handsome, though.
You. New technology is good. You need to look at technology that suits your environment.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and it's there are lots of new technologies gradually seeping into the economy. But if I'm to marry what you were asking about before,
Yes.
which is apartments and new technology, there is a lot of that going on, but it is not. I would say it's more for the mass market.
Yeah.
Plus
Okay.
building for the police, doctors and so on, where you have a ready market,
Mm.
a market that government is supporting you to supply, and that way the new technology is much more easily accepted.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, and that is where the change is building up from. So the new technologies of building are coming in.
Yes.
So you're having people using steel and cladding and so on to build. People using formwork and concrete homes and so on. There's so many different technologies, a plethora of them in the industry now. But
Sure.
the question is, commercially, are they viable or are they acceptable? And so that's where we are with that.
Okay. Yeah,
I
Niyi,
mean,
do you want to go?
before we move on from the technology side, I want to. I know you've said a lot about that. Technology, is this going to have a lot of effect moving forward in Africa property development? Will it have a big change? Will that help, I mean, towards meeting the gap of property development we have in Africa?
There is, yes, that is true. There is a big gap, and but it is slowly being taken up.
Mm.
And the example I gave, for instance, when government say they're building 10,000 homes for the police in Ghana, okay, those 10,000 homes are going all across the country, and they're going being rolled out in phases.
Yeah.
And so, for the kind of price level they need to achieve to make it affordable for the target market, you find out that they bring in new technologies which make the build cheaper. And these are tried and tested models. For
Right.
instance, if you go to Brazil and so on, you see loads of examples of such things where you're building a whole lot of houses, and so it's a repetition of what you've done before.
Mm.
Okay? And that's where I mentioned formwork. So you have, you know, you put out the houses, like the walls of the houses in your formwork, and you pour concrete into it. You take them out tomorrow, and you have the walls set. Okay, so these are fast building technologies which are very well suited to building hundreds of homes in a short space of time.
Right. Mr. Biney, we're going to talk about smart Ghana homes in a minute, but one major, I say major because without them, your company or the nation will struggle in terms of real estate. In terms of skills, how if I say how are you guys? I believe you understand me. How is Grader and the other partners? How are you coping? Because we know there's a huge gap between the skills that are available from the olden times to the present. Even though they are vocational schools and technical schools, how are you guys coping?
In terms of skills, there is a huge gap. There is a huge gap, and I wouldn't deny that.
Hmm.
Um, it sometimes will force your building to take twice as long to be built to the quality level you're looking for.
Hmm. Right.
But interestingly, we have an influx of workers from some of the francophone countries, and they
Seriously?
have a totally different work attitude to the indigenous trained Ghanaian.
Laid back.
And they are kind of taking over the market. But aside from that, there are all kinds of institutions who are taking up the gap and training people. So there are more people getting trained to do these jobs. So it is only a question of time when we would have, the skills that are needed to build, the quality we need. So
Uh,
no.
okay. With that question answered, is Grader your association, the Ghana Real Estate Developers Association? Does Grader has a say in terms of the curriculum or the courses offered at these technical institutions? Do you have a say?
We, we've done a lot of work in that area and are still doing a lot of work.
Right.
And we have partnerships with the KNUST, who, we work with closely. There's also the BRRI, the Building Road and Research Institute.
Okay.
We have those institutions, or in terms of side of academia, who we're working closely with. We also have, for instance, there's an NGO called YEDIE,
Okay.
and YEDIE are a training institution that we partner, and they train artisans and embed them into basically as training to work. So they train and they come in, and we have some of our members actually mentor these guys and hold their hands through. So we're feeding a young, populace through into what we're doing. So yes, there are things underway.
Okay, so let's come back to Smart Ghana Homes before we wrap up. And Smart Ghana Homes, you mentioned one of your discounted prices, and the whole studio was just buzzing with something else. But what location in terms of your projects? Can you give us location, and if
Yes,
somebody?
I have one site at Ayi Mensa. For those who haven't been here in a while, you might not know it. But I'll tell
Okay,
you, it's not, in some village somewhere. Ayi Mensa is on the outskirts of Accra. It's just before you go up the Abri Mountain.
Oh,
okay,
wow. Okay.
Okay, so it's a great location,
okay.
and we have good, good road networks to link you as well.
Hmm.
So that's where my first site is. I have another site in Suwam.
Okay.
Okay.
Someone.
Yes, it's just past Instagram. So as you see, I mean, my sites are close to the major road networks,
Yeah.
so that you know, for commuters, it's not a problem.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's brilliant. And I believe you've constructed these homes in a more community or estate way. That
Bossman.
Yes, I have. I have.
Is it
The one
gated?
I've told you about, the
Is it
one that you're
gated?
buying an apartment in or a house in, is a gated community. It's a small gated community
okay.
with only 20 homes in there.
Okay.
The a gated, sorry, the gates are electronically controlled.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
They're not just electronically controlled. You also have
Okay.
solar power generating the power to open and close the gates.
I'm so much interested in that.
We have the customer in mind. Okay, your cost of living to me is important,
Mm.
and it should really tell in the choice of homes you buy. So at the end of the conversation, I can leave you my numbers so you
Yes,
call me
please do.
and your house, you two handpick it and let me know because I'm going to come in for a
What did
test
you
run.
just say?
I'll be coming for the
Please repeat it
inspection.
again.
No.
I'm going to record this. What did he say?
No, no. We time stretch and believe that Mr. Baini. If you want to give us your website address, you've given us two locations where you have projects. Before our next guests they join us. We know your company name is Smart Ghana
Ghana Homes.
Homes,
Yeah.
and tonight, if you are listening to us all around the world, you are listening to the Property Hour live on Star Radio UK, where we talk about property all over the world. But tonight and this month, we're focusing on Africa, infrastructure, and also opportunities and challenges. But our guest tonight has been Mr. Kwejo Baini, who is the CEO or MD of Smart Ghana Homes, well endowed with knowledge and experience. And we're privileged to have you, sir. But then before you go, if you have a word and also give us um, your website where we can also let our listeners know there are loads of people all over Facebook watching us. It's booming. So that means you've been a very instrumental resource person tonight for us.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, my website address is www.smartghomes. Smart G for gold. So as in Smart Ghana Homes, smartghomes.com.
Smart J
And
Homes. Okay.
you can reach us on so it's plus 233 242 786 105.
So if you can go over it again, please.
Uh,
Smart
www.smartghomes.com,
jhomes.com.
and the phone number is plus 233 242 786 105. We also have a UK number you can call if you're
Okay.
based in the UK,
Right.
and it's 0203
0203. Yeah.
0677. Is that
Oh
enough?
no, that's not enough.
I don't think so. 0203
Yeah.
Yes.
002
002
0677.
oh 0677. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, that is great news tonight, Mr. Baini. We so privileged to have you, and I believe it's not going to be the last time we speaking to you, because there's more we need to talk about in terms of Africa and technology, and also in terms of quality standards and everything, skill sets that we've discussed. But we are privileged to have you tonight, and we believe that we'll link up soon. And your home, you see, you've already got a customer or a client on the show. So guess what is coming to you next?
Well, I am very happy about that.
Okay.
Because it's good to let you guys know that there's an alternative to living in the cold.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right, sir. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
tonight.
Mr. Baini.
And keep
Nice
listening
having
to the
you.
show. Keep watching us, and we'll be coming back to you later on. But tonight we've been speaking to the CEO of Smart Ghana Homes. We've been talking about challenges and opportunities. And my sister, my brother.
Yeah, all we have to say is thank you, Mr. Baini, for joining us.
Sure.
We
And,
hope to.
Yeah, we hope
Well,
to check more of smart homes in
Smart
Africa.
homes,
And
yes.
I like,
Interested
to be
in that.
honest,
Yeah.
I love the solar and
Yeah.
Of
renewable
course,
energy
yes,
and all
yes,
this
yes,
stuff. So
yes.
great
yes,
stuff.
yes,
Our
yes,
next guests
yes.
are ready for us, and
Great.
we'll be joining them. They'll be joining us shortly. So we'll take a break, and when we come back, we're still talking about Africa and talking about real estate and development. So hang in there, do not go. We'll be right back.
You can't always be in control of what happens on the road, but you can control the tires you ride on. Thanks to Champon Tires, in testing condition, you are guaranteed of traction and grip, be it new or partly worn tire. Champon Tires are the largest import and exporters of tires in the UK. Locate us all over the UK. For Wakefield, contact us on 01924 262 043. Selby, Rotherham, Hull, and Birmingham, contact us on 01709 380-615, or you can visit us at www.champontires.co.uk. Champon Tires, safe when new, safe when partly worn. If you've had an accident in the last 3 years, that was not your fault. Get in touch with London Accident Claims Limited. It could be a motor accident or a workplace injury. You could be entitled to compensation. Just one call to our specialist team will take care of everything. For minicab drivers with PCOs, there is even better news. We provide you with a replacement vehicle. Call us on 0800 032 6798 or 0208 665 7667 to start your claims with London Accident Claims Limited. London Accident Claims Limited, a partner you can trust. Do you feel left out in your education or career but still want to do something about it? Then don't fret. If you are a resident in the UK, British or EU citizen, then there is hope for you. You are in the age bracket of 21 to 55. The UK government is offering grants, scholarships, and financial support for first degree to masters in various courses. The government will pay all your fees and you can educate yourself in a peace of mind. From £21,000 per year for first degree, etc. Get in touch with GEM Educational Consultancy and we will guide you in applying for this facility. We are situated at 51 Albany Road, Hornchurch. The postcode is RM12 4AE. Telephone 079 0479 3019 or email us pastorjoeka@yahoo.com. Get financial support and acquire a degree.
Hello, good people. I'm back again, and this time it's about Mama's Choice Fufu Mix. It comes in two flavors and it contains essential minerals and vitamins. It's gluten free. You can grab one from the nearest Afro Caribbean shop or the corner shop next to you. Insist it's Mama's Choice. It's certified by both the US and the UK Food Standard Boards. Grab one for yourself today. Mama's Choice. Ubedisa Charlie.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, welcome back, viewers and listeners, to the Property Hour Show live on Star Radio UK. Tonight, for the second part of the program, we are so privileged. I can't myself believe what I have. The honest is mine to introduce to you tonight. A very VVVIP and a celebrity in the nation of the Green Eagles, Nigeria. Tonight, I have the privilege of. He's going to introduce himself, but I'm overwhelmed. But then we're gonna talk about real estate in Nigeria, and no other company, a unique and profitable. If I put it profitable, not just making profit, but a company that have you in mind and have your heart is Merit Abode. Tonight we're talking about properties or real estate in Nigeria. And guess what? Please, with honest, can you introduce yourself to our viewers and listeners all over social media and on LinkedIn, wherever you are tonight, please?
Hello, my people. My name is Jide Kosoko, the brand ambassador of Merit Abode Nigeria Limited for Emerald Garden City Series.
Oh my God! Did you, viewers? I mean, if you are listening to us on TuneIn Radio or the Star Radio UK app, you are missing out. Just log on to your Facebook and see him live with us. He's the brand ambassador, Prince Jide Kosoko. I believe I got it right.
Prince Jide Kosoko.
Prince Jide Kosoko.
I
don't want to be in trouble. but also we have here the general manager of Furi. I say Ofori because we have Ofori in Ghana as well. So Furi Oseni.
Yeah.
I got it right.
Yeah.
She's the general manager for Merit Abode. And tonight, lady and gentlemen, you're welcome to the Property Hour Show.
Thank you.
And we're privileged to have you. Now, on your leaflet, I can see independence starts with ownership.
Yeah.
And 15% discount. What does it mean?
Okay. Good evening, my people. Actually, we're in the season of independence in Nigeria.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. We're getting better in Nigeria by God's grace.
I know.
And that's the reason why we are here
Hey.
to bring down the independence here. And we're talking
Wonderful.
about for you to be independent, you need to own.
You need to own.
Exactly.
I think it's a right step in the right direction, to be quite honest, because property is all that we are in terms of as human beings. Because with the hospitals, you've got to be in a property.
Yeah.
With the schools, with banks, with where we lay our head, everything is got to do with property.
Sure.
Apart from us being human beings. So
Exactly.
right, in it's a good step that you guys have taken. And Merit Abode. So tell me and our listeners, what Merit Abode, what do you do? I know you've talked about the independence and ownership and all those stuff. What do you do? I know you do properties or real estate, but what do you do? What's your package like?
Okay, for Merit Abode, we are actually developers of Emerald Garden City Series.
Okay.
We have estates within Lagos and Ogun State, and we have we're into property consulting also.
Okay.
We're into developing. We also do house mortgage.
House mortgage.
Yeah, if you want to own a home in Lagos, and thereabouts, and it's very easy. You can own a home within. You can buy a plot of land within 4 years. You can own a home, buy a house within 15 years.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
So that means you've got some financial institutions that you deal with.
Oh, sure.
And later on, I'm going to ask how, and if anybody is interested, how they can easily get access to that. And I can see in front of me some beautiful homes, which, to be quite honest, is it a gated community? Is it how do you come up with your your homes, is it
Okay.
set up in a more sort of community
Yeah.
type of?
It's a serene environment, a gated community, well secured.
Okay.
We have our roads paved. We have our street lights. You know, all facility is needed in a very conducive environment. Esther.
Okay. So location.
Okay, we have our locations. We have Igbejuleki, very popular.
Okay.
You know, really hot right now in Nigeria. Igbejuleki, we have it there. We have in Lekki. We have in Shimawa by Redemption Camp, just sharing boundary with the Redemption Camp. That's the biggest camp, you know, in Africa.
Okay.
You know, we have in Arekpo, we have in Ikorodu, we have in Agbara.
Okay.
You know, a lot of places. Asheshe, we have a lot of places within Lagos and Ogun State.
So, Prince,
Yes, my brother.
your Highness, or is it your Excellence?
Whichever.
Why would you join forces with Merit Abode?
Fine.
You are prominent.
Nice question.
Why?
I have been the brand ambassador for Merit Abode for some years now.
Yes. Okay.
And I am happy to say that I am staking my name because of the genuinity of the company.
Right.
And the authenticity of the properties they have at hand. They are very honest company, and I am part and parcel of that company.
Wow.
And I am proud to say that whatever they say or tell you is exactly what the company is doing. We are here currently in UK
Okay.
for a home owners exhibition at Excel Event Center.
Okay.
We'll be there tomorrow, Friday 5th,
Okay.
and Saturday 6th of October.
Right.
You know, and we are calling on our people, Nigerians in diaspora especially, who are somehow afraid of being swindled.
Yes.
That yes, this is the company that you can trust. Once again, I am Jide Kosoko, and I am putting my
That's
name.
my man.
That Meritable Nigeria Limited is a company to
You
trust.
can trust.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there at the show. I have
interesting.
my invitation already. You're going to see me tomorrow.
Fine.
And I'm coming to your stand.
Yes,
Oh, stand 170.
yes, our stand is 170.
170, okay. So you're going to see me there tomorrow. But you see, for somebody like you, Prince, to join forces, you've talked about how credible the company is. You've talked about any people can trust. You're sticking your neck out for them. Now, if that alone will sell the product, if that alone.
Yeah.
Now, my major concern, I don't know if you're going to answer or the general manager is going to answer, is security. When it comes to security, I think it's of great concern, because something that you've worked for 20 years, if where you live it's not secured within a second or an hour.
Yes.
So in terms of security.
Yes, the security is full. When I say it's full, let's start from the documentation.
Okay.
All the papers are genuine.
Okay.
We have global CFO.
Okay.
We have everything that's genuine as far as all the properties are concerned. And again, when you come to the facility, when you come to our estates, they are all well secured.
Okay.
Well secured. So,
Yeah, I will add to what Prince have said.
Yes.
If you come into our estate, one of the fears of most Nigerians here in diaspora
Yes.
is omonile issues. Now, you don't find anyone coming close to you because it's already a fenced estate, gated with armed security, so you don't get all of that. Also, for further security, you know, I'm living in an environment. I built my house. Do I have robbers coming around? No. Because like I said earlier on, we have armed security.
Okay.
Normally issues for documentation intact. We give you our word on that.
Okay. That's great. We've been talking to other this last month, and this month is our Africa our focus is on Africa.
Oh, great.
So you fit in perfectly.
Oh, that's
and that's great. Now, in terms of technology, what is Merit Abode bringing to the market in terms of technology? Is it green? Sort of, we're in the new era of everything green. You eat green. You build green. You
live
sleep green. you do everything green.
Okay.
So, in terms of the environment, are you using materials that are not harmful? Are materials that conserve energy? And is it something Merit Abode is doing? Are you looking at that?
Yes, of course, because first and foremost, we need to let you know that we have professional engineers,
Okay.
architects,
Architect.
all working day and night to ensure that you see, we have specification in terms of the quality of materials you use in building your house on our lands.
Yes.
Or if it is the house that we built, then be sure that what you're having is
Quality
something
guaranteed.
fantastic in terms of quality.
Amen. That's powerful. That's great. I believe that I'll move to the prices.
Okay.
Pricing is
Okay.
very important because
Sure.
we can talk about technology and everything, but if the price is not right, we'll be talking about something else. Now I have Emerald Garden City Phase 1, and you on the leaflet you say 6.5 mil. Is it?
Okay, 600 square meters.
Oh, is it square meters?
Yes, square meters. We have 600, we have 400, we have 300.
Oh yes.
That's the size
Okay.
of the land.
Okay, so with the
And the
pricing,
6.5 we're talking about is naira,
Is
not
that-
not pounds or
Not
dollars.
pounds.
Yeah.
I'm very much aware. Now, in terms of pricing, affordability, even though we are here, we also think about how affordable are the homes back home. If I'm buying for my old lady or my old man, is it something that we can afford? A 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom? Oh,
Wow, yeah. Actually, we stand for affordability.
okay.
Now, because we have price ranges from 400,000 naira for a plot of land.
Oh,
We have plots of land 800, we have 1 million, we have as much as 6 million, even 10 million. Now, going to buildings, we have also for 4.5 million for
Okay.
a 2-bedroom apartment. One of our estate at Mowo further. Now, if you're coming on board, you don't even need to pay all the money once.
yeah.
We could pay it bit by bit, for even as low as if I'm going to as low as we can start with as low as 50 pounds per month.
£50 per month
per month. Yeah.
for
For a plot of land. Well, very that's
Are you-
instrumental, yeah.
are you
can pay,
serious?
you can pay as much
For
as 8
real?
months. Yep. Yeah. 50 pounds.
£50.
Yeah, 50 pounds. So you don't need to break the bank before you have a property. Your property is available at your beck and call. We spend so much money on a daily basis. Sometimes we cannot account for it. And there's a little change I will just throw out in that corner,
That's
and
true.
we are saving our future.
That's true. Because if we just walk down to the next even African restaurant down,
Oh, sure.
down the road, by the time we get out,
You feel it down 50 pounds.
we were looking about £80 or something like that. So yeah, £50.
Yeah.
I mean that's phenomenal. That's great news.
That is not to say that you cannot pay at once if you
Yeah,
have it.
if you want. Yeah, if you want to.
That's great.
Because there's one thing we stand for. We stand for immediate allocation. We don't just acquire it. You don't just pay for a property and wait for donkey years. If you buy property today, you get a property today. That's the way we operate.
if you pay for a
If you
property
pay for
today,
it today, you get allocation.
that's news.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Honestly.
Princess, honestly, our listeners and viewers, if you want to join or you have a question, you can join us on the studio lines. We're not going to open it for far too long, for any time longer, but then if you want to join us, the studio lines are 0208 133 2257 and also 0208 133 2258. If you're calling from the US of A or Canada, it's 001 718 303 2737. You can also send us a text, a WhatsApp message on 07539661744 or Twitter at Star Radio UK. If you want to email us, that is info at starradiouk.com. And tonight I can go on and I can make all the noise because we have a very, very important personality in our midst, a celebrity globally in our community and across all communities, is none other than the Prince himself.
Yeah.
And I love his movies, and we're talking about property. So
Yeah.
let me stick to the property side of things. Now, you mentioned the land, £50. Okay, can we move to, let's say, owning a property, one of your property, let's say a 2-bedroom? What is the minimum repayment if you do have something like that in your mind? Because for £50 for land, I believe you can have thousands by tomorrow. I believe that.
Okay, thank you very much. The reason why we are in the UK now is because we have an exhibition starting tomorrow on the 5th, and also on the 6th.
At a property investor, property investor show.
At Excel Center.
Yes.
Now we're going to start up with you on how to acquire these properties.
Okay.
Now the way we run in Merit Abode, we don't just give you a rigid plan to run with. We run based on your own pocket.
Okay.
Now tell us your capacity and how you want to run. Then we run directly with you. We have that I told you earlier on. We can even do as minimum as £50. We can do more than that.
Yes.
We can do £1,000 too. It depends on what you want. We also have luxury apartments
Right.
still selling. We have in Lekki. Everybody like Lekki now.
Yeah.
In Lekki, wonderful apartment. We have there for 30 million. We have in the mainland, we have for the same price. We have for cheaper prices. We have for 9 million. We have for 4.5 million for 2-bedroom bungalow.
Oh, wow.
Now, that you can pay for 2 years. You can pay for 3 years. Just to start up with a plan with you. What is most flexible with you? I will not give you an exact amount you can start with, but we can work with you as in very, very flexible payment.
And
Sorry,
if
Prince, please.
you buy just the land,
Yes.
we have a subsidiary company that can build for you.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, we have professionals in our team that's purely into construction.
I must confess, I am envious of your packages.
Okay,
And,
that's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how come? Because it sounds too good to be true.
Okay.
That how come your land? I'm not saying it's too cheap, but how did you arrive at making it so affordable?
Okay, now over the years, acquiring property has been a huge tax to a lot of people.
Yes.
And one of our call in real estate is to make sure that everybody own a property because it's a major tool for everyone living.
That's true.
Now, and everybody's working every day, but our income are different.
Yes.
So for us to be able to cover all classes of people, we make available, we have properties for low income earners, we have for professionals, we have luxury apartments, we have every class. Now in Lagos and Ogun State, we have about 24 estates running as a date.
24.
Yeah, 24 running. And we have others who will launch for the year runs out and early next year that we're still going to launch. So we have all the packages, whatever your class is, we are available there.
As Prince said, you work with some great professionals,
Sure.
and from what I can see on your leaflets, your houses are beautiful,
Yeah.
and also the video that I'm having a privy to, I have a privy to. Skills in terms of skill set when it comes to the
Construction.
the real estate industry.
Yeah.
How do you struggle to get them, or how is it like? Because I know even in this country, in the United Kingdom, there's a gap. There's a gap. Let's not kid ourselves. There's a gap. But how do you do it? How do you go about it? Skill set. I mean, how are you able to get the right people for the right jobs?
Okay, like we said earlier on, even Prince said that we work with professionals because if you don't work with the rest of people in construction, of course, you have a messy project. And for the fact that we have our brand is well known in the market, we can't mess with that. So we work strictly with professionals. And funny enough, in the marketplace, as much as we want to give you quality, we will start as well. We want to give you affordability. Sorry, we will work with standard for construction because construction is based on standards. So we have that available for everyone that's coming on board.
That's perfect.
That is why we encourage most of our customers to use our in-house builders so that the quality will be there.
The quality.
And because we manage the estate also, so we are together in it. We are seeing each other.
Can't give anything less.
Anything less.
Nothing less.
That's great news. That's great news. And I believe that with the independence celebration and your discounts, 15% discount.
Yeah, for all Nigerians here in the United Kingdom.
Not only Nigerians.
Okay, even Ghanaians.
No.
Even more than you, United Kingdom.
To be quite honest,
Okay.
I'm not happy. To be honest, you cannot say just Nigerian.
No.
Why?
Okay. We're open to
That's
all.
not fair.
We're open to all. I think we're open to all. Sorry about that.
No. You see, I'm sure there is reason why she said that.
Okay.
We know ourselves.
Yes.
Nigerians in diaspora.
Yes.
A lot of them must have been swindled one way or the other.
Exactly.
And they are the first set of people we want to give this confidence that yes, Merit Abode is here to rescue the situation.
That's true.
I am here. The company is big, and we will deliver. Service delivery is our
It's
choice.
guaranteed.
But that I think I'll need a. You might need to pacify me. because
You know what I will do?
Tell me,
Let
sir.
me use my position as the brand ambassador.
Okay.
You come over to Ezel Event Center tomorrow,
Okay.
and I will give you above 15%. You.
about 50
Now, it will be available there from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
9 a.m. to 6
tomorrow
p.m.
and Saturday.
And
5th and
and
6th of October.
okay.
Stand 170.
That's beautiful. I know that. I've got my tickets already, so
Oh, great.
it's something I'm a bit connected to.
Okay.
I'll be there. I was there last year. I've been there a couple of years now, but
Oh, that's great.
you're gonna definitely see me there tomorrow. But then I'm privileged to have you, Prince himself, and I believe General Manager. I'm not happy with you, my darling.
Okay, I'm going to
Because
join my
you're-
forces with Prince to make sure that,
That means-
not just all Africans.
Now you see, even that, because let me be honest with you, we're on
Okay.
air, but I'll give you free marketing advice. I must be honest with you. There are Caribbeans that are buying in Africa now
Oh,
in terms of real estate.
okay.
You'll be amazed. You'll be amazed. So I'm not supposed to say this on
No,
air, but-
no. You are very correct because maybe we didn't mention it.
Yes.
We also have lands for commercial purposes.
Okay.
And I may be able to tell you this. Even some foreigners are buying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
We have great investors from all
Exactly.
over.
And
so we're open to all. For
Exactly.
investors investment purposes, we are open to all.
Okay, so I believe that with all said and done, and it's good that Prince mentioned that. But we're going to take a video advert shortly on about Merit Abode, which we're going to show if you're watching live on Facebook or on YouTube or on the Star Radio UK app. Please have a look at this advert.
àṣeyọrí mi ti wà ó dájú. wa ní mẹ́rìntà bòdì ẹ lọ àtàlẹ̀ ojúlówó fáráyé sí ọ̀fọ̀ òní garanti sọ pé ìwé àwa ní bàbá ẹ wá bá wa dòwò pọ̀ àṣeyọrí ní tiwa ó dájú.
Radio UK. Tonight I have in my midst a very special guest, very VVVVIP. That's the Prince himself. Joining us also, he is a brand ambassador for Merit Abode, and we have the general manager for Merit Abode tonight, and we're talking about real estate in Nigeria. And to be quite honest, I'm fascinated about the way they've structured their properties as to how affordable it is, and to be able to have an installment of £50 to own a land is a good thing to write home about. And also for the fact that you're flexible when it comes to somebody owning a house. I believe that it's something that we can say you've done well.
Thank you.
Now, tomorrow at the show, at the Property Investors Show in Excel
Center.
Excel Exhibition Center, right in East London.
Yeah.
Please, it's a good advert I'm running, and I believe that many are going to join us there, and it's going to be great. Oh, right. Okay. I saw a message, and there are so many people joining because of Prince himself. Yes, on Facebook. But your final words before we wrap up tonight. General Manager first, and then we'll take Prince.
I would say to everybody.
Everyone.
I'm not saying
You see,
Nigerians now.
Prince, am I in the right to ask for more?
Let's wait on the.
Let's wait.
In tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
To everyone, I'll say it will never go wrong with Merit Abode. So just come join us, and the property is all yours.
Okay.
Once again, my people out there, my name remains unchanged, Prince Jide Kosoko.
Prince Jide Kosoko.
Yes, as one of the pioneers of filmmaking in Nigeria, I make bold to say that I have tested and trusted Merit Abode Nigeria Limited, and they're there. Service delivery.
That's true.
That's the watchword.
Wonderful.
Okay, I want to say one more thing. I want to share our phone numbers.
Your phone numbers?
Yes. So you can reach us.
Yes.
You can reach us on our mobile line 0740 48
0740
48
48
422
422.
Now our landline is 020
020
800
800 yeah
45
45
416.
416. The landline again.
And okay, 020
yes
800
Yes.
45 416.
yes. And can you go over the mobile number
Okay.
again?
0740 48
48
422
422. So tonight, listeners and viewers across the globe, if you listen to us, if you're in the UK, or even if you're anywhere in the world, if you want to reach Merit Abode, you can reach them on this UK number, as they are at the exhibition center, Excel Exhibition Center, from tomorrow till Saturday, the 6th of October. You can reach them on 074 048 422 22.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it again. 074 048 422 22.
Yeah.
Or if you want to ring them, call them on the landline, it's 0208 0045 416.
Yeah.
0208 0045 416.
Okay.
And also
our
their website, yes,
www.meritabode.com.
Okay, so the website address is Meritabode.com. That's
Yeah.
quite easy, straightforward. And all information as to location, office, and also
Yeah, office address
head
is there.
head office contact is on the website.
Yeah.
So they can reach you.
Exactly.
That's great news. And I believe you've got your email addresses on there as
Sure.
well. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Even though I have a beef with you,
Oh, no.
maybe after the
We'll
show we'll settle it.
Yeah, yes, now.
But then, Prince, I'm so privileged to have you, and I believe that tomorrow we'll have a good show,
Oh, sure.
and thousands will troop there, and they'll sign up.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for joining us tonight on the Property Hour show, and we believe that you. It's not going to be your first time joining the show. When you go back, you'll be logging in,
Sure.
and we can be doing a lot of things because we're focusing on Africa, properties or real estate, and also over here as well. So, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank
We're
you.
privileged.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So tonight we've had a double dose for the show. We've had early on Mr. Biney, Mr. Kwejo Biney from Smart Ghana Homes joining us earlier on, and just some few minutes ago we've had Merit Abode, who are exhibiting at the Excel Exhibition Center from tomorrow 10 a.m. start till 6 p.m. and also on Saturday. Please join them if you need more information. I believe that their offers are beyond imagination. So join them. You have good homes. You have good deals that they're having a 15% Independence Day is a discount. Yes. So join them and join us next week on the Property Hour show live on Starr Radio UK. Spread the news and get yourself into properties where it's happening live. Thank you. God bless. Nothing less. No stress. God willing, next week. Thank you.
Àṣeyọrí mi ti wá.